About 19 million years ago, the Earth heaved and gave birth to these dramatic landscapes. The Rift Valley, the lowest place on Earth, the Dead Sea, and high above the biblical plains of Moab on which you now stand. This unique natural formation has remained relatively unchanged since people first settled here more than 5,000 years ago. From the modern panoramic complex, you can see today what they saw, a majestic view frozen in time. The Madaba region has been the stage for great events that have influenced human history and religion. Madaba particularly flourished during the Roman, Byzantine and early Islamic periods, when the many buildings, churches and monasteries were built. The Roman Emperor Trajan built a highway, the Via Nova Trajana, which extended from Bosra in southern Syria to Ayla and the Gulf of Aqaba, passing through Philadelphia, now Amman, and Madaba. It retraced parts of the more ancient King's Highway. Travelling along it today, you walk in the footsteps of pilgrims, armies and traders across the centuries. Madaba's natural, historical and cultural assets have attracted visitors from around the globe. Lying at the centre of the Holy Lands of Jordan, it is now a premier tourist destination. Madaba serves as a convenient touring base within a half-hour's drive of several famous sites, such as Makarus Makawar, Mount Nebo, the Bethany baptism site, and the River Jordan. Less well-known but intriguing sites nearby include Diban, the ancient capital of Moab, Hasban, a town almost continuously inhabited since the Stone Age, and Lehun, another multi-period site with a small Nabatean temple. Makawa, ancient Makarus, is about 30 minutes drive southwest of Madaba on the King's Highway. Here, at his fortified hilltop palace, Herod Antipas imprisoned and beheaded John the Baptist after Salome's fateful dance. Makawa was one of the designated pilgrimage sites for the year 2000. From the top of this mound you can enjoy a breathtaking view of the Dead Sea, especially at sunset. 10 minutes drive to the west of Madaba lies Mount Nebo, the final station in Moses' historic flight from Egypt to the Holy Land. Here, from the same platform where the late Pope John Paul II stood in the year 2000, you can admire the panoramic view of the Holy Land, spanning the Jordan Valley and the Dead Sea, just as Moses glimpsed it more than 3,000 years ago. Because of its association with Moses, Mount Nebo became a place of pilgrimage for the early Christians. You can see the remains of a monastic foundation and a late 4th century chapel built to commemorate the death of Moses, alongside a standing 6th century church. A half-hour drive southeast of Madaba takes you to al-Rasas, a UNESCO World Heritage listed site. al-Rasas, the ancient castron Mifa, was mentioned in both the Old and New Testaments of the Bible. The rectangular walled city was abandoned after a mighty earthquake hit the region in 749. Although mostly in ruins, you can still see several restored buildings, including 4 churches and some beautiful stone arches. You can also enjoy the very large and perfectly preserved mosaic floors of the St. Stephen's Church complex, dating from the 8th century, which have only recently been carefully excavated from beneath the sands of the centuries. A few kilometers away, you can wander at the 15-meter-high Skylight Tower without a door or inner staircase. It was probably used by early Christian monks as a place of solitary meditation. Sports-minded visitors have a number of options for active touring and sports across the Moab Highlands, Dead Sea and Wadi Mujib areas. The Mujib Nature Reserve in the south offers both easy and difficult trails for nature and adventure enthusiasts. Since ancient times, the nearby thermal mineral springs, called Hamamat Ma'in, have drawn people seeking the benefits of this natural wellness spa. Madaba region welcomes you. We invite you to explore different cultures, admire natural, cultural and religious sites, and enjoy the scenic attractions around the historic Dead Sea.